Hi, welcome to this video, and we're going to be reviewing Heaven's Burn Red. So the reason why I'm reviewing this game is because well, actually I don't know when it's going to release because it's a state release date. Dumb. But a couple weeks back, there was an EN trailer for this game, and I actually really like this game. I haven't played it for about 2 months, which kind of sucks because of ZZZ and Wuthering Waves, though I'm still going to be reviewing this game because I think it's a wonderful game to play. Now, first things first, that this game is a turn-based game. Just kind of like Star Rail, there is going to be 6 characters total in your party, like so. I shall show you. So within these six characters in your party, there's going to be different types of elements, different classes of your units. So like debuffer, attacker, defender, so blah 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 blah. And there is different elements. If I didn't mention that, wait, different elements, different weapon types, different classes. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm not going to go in depth into this, but basically each character will have different pretty much units in their own. They all share the same level except for the S level. S level is pretty much the actual units encapsulated level. So essentially, like Isuzu here would have 0 S level. You can have 10 on each character, and if I switch back, she'll be level 160 instead of level 150. That's the only thing that's not shared between them in terms of levels. Now, if we go in depth into their character, so pretty much this is their character screen. These are all of the buffs that you have on your character in terms of how after you upgrade them. Some of them are done by dupes, some of them are done by going over here, leveling up your base stuff. So I don't, there we go. So like they give you stats based on everything, and they give you more stats and more stats, so on and so forth. And then down here, I actually don't know what this is, I'm gonna be honest, but they look like bonus stats, so that's fine. But I'm gonna go down here. This is basically saying the percentages of your character and how much they're adding towards your actual stats, which is up here. So let's say like this attack stat here, plus 37%, which is 85% of the base stat, I'm pretty sure, of your character, and it'll be adding it to here. Now, as of this other thing here, it is pretty much all your skills. So some skills are gotten by their previous base unit, so the base unit meaning their original character unit. So like Isuzu here has her original character unit, which is this one, and that is her ultimate there. You can see it by it saying EX. Yep, you can see it by saying EX. Essentially that is the character ultimate. All the rest of these are skills. They can be buffs, they can be attacks, they can be whatever, so on and so forth. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to go through this. And these are your other skills, which is basically based on your gear, your orb gear. So I'm going to be explaining some of the gear stuff here. So this is booster equipment. Essentially, this will be like your part of your armory a little bit. You can choose what stats do you need. So Isuzu, I chose her to get an attack stat because I wanted to do some attack. And then these are attack booster chips. Essentially, they'll give 6 each, and then add to your actual stats. This stats. Brain not working, I'm sorry. Now, this is your actual gear. So there's ring, necklace, bracelet, wait, what? Ring, necklace, no, ring, earrings, bracelet, necklace, your orb, and your character-specific thing. So, yeah, give you stats, not gonna explain it. And there's another gearing part, which is basically keys, and they all give you one thing of each different stat. So, for example, this one's giving me 9 attack, this one's giving me 9 defense attack, or I don't know what you call it, DP attack. Yeah. And this button will just show you the character. 2D, woo! Cool. Now that we got over the units, I'll get over some other stuff that you kind of need to know within this game. This game is a very story-driven game. You do not need to do any of the endgame stuff. Endgame stuff are really, really hard, needs a lot of time investments. Shush! You would need a lot of time investment into it to do any of the endgame stuff, which I'll be explaining in probably another video, I would think, because this video needs to be pretty short. I want to be nice and short, so this is going to be a short review of this game. Now, as for what story we have currently, as of what day is it? July 23rd. Yeah, I know my dates. So, as you can see here, we have 5 chapters. We have, well, 5 actual chapters, sorry. we have Prologue, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 4 Part 2, and then Chapter 5. So, I have not done Chapter 5. Essentially, Chapter 1 is all about learning about all the characters within the game. Mainly the main cast, the main 6, which I will show here. These main 6 here, which is Sanmaru A, 31A. They are pretty much the class that you'll go over with the whole main story. All these other characters will show up in the main story in some ways, except for the Angel Beats, in some way in this story, but they actually have their own character stories as well. So each month, or most months in Heavensburn Red, there'll be one event, and each event will be focusing on different squads / different characters. Some of them will be focusing on on different characters themselves. So let's say for this one, this is focusing on Mari, and Mari is part of 31C. So mainly this story is about 31C and Mari's background. So all of these are really, really cool, and I would recommend to do all of them. I have not done all of them. I've done most of them. I want to say I've done 80% of them. But I've quit the game for about 2 months, so yeah. Now, oops. Did not mean to press that. But yeah, that's for the story. There's one more bit of the story that you might like. So there are bond stories. So in the main story, you'll be interacting with these characters, and you'll need to go to a certain day and a certain chapter to interact with them. If you don't interact with them at that day and time, you'll need to use your energy, which I will actually grab one here, if it lets me. So you'll be gathering on here. So these are energy. You only have 5 per... Oh, sorry. 5 at max. Each of them... Sorry. Each of them recharge at 4 hours each. What? So essentially, 4 times 5, 20 hours, they'll be fully recharged. I believe it's 4 hours. I'm pretty sure it's 4 hours. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4 hours, but yeah. 4 times 5, easy math, 20 hours, and then they'll be fully recharged. Each single one will do a quest, or you can go back in time and interact with the character. They'll use energy as well. Some of them use 2, so let's say, for example, well, actually this one you have to go into the little hub. So, like this one, we'll use... Well, yeah, we'll use 2, but it's not showing you. But we'll use 2. I don't know why it doesn't show you. Okay, well, whatever. It uses 2. It uses 2. Just trust me on that. But, yeah, so each energy is precious, and you'll need them a lot. Now, might as well, I'm explaining energy. I'll be explaining a couple of the game modes here. So there's an exploration game mode. Essentially, you'll be going through a 2D realm that you'll be exploring to get resources. There is mats for leveling your characters. So these are mats for leveling... Oh, sorry. What were these again? These are mats leveling for your skills. My bad. Sorry, leveling for your stats on your character. Not skills. Skills are different. Now, and then this would be pretty much gems to upgrade into the shop, which I'll show you in a bit. These are going to be orbs, which... Oh, god damn it, I did it again. The orbs pretty much give you an extra skill, a very important skill. So some of them will give you crit rate. Some of them, when you activate the skill, sorry, some of them will give you crit rate. Some of them will give you attack. Some of them will give you defense. Some of them will give you your shields back or whatever, so on and so forth. And yeah. But anyways, I don't need to get into that because I don't want this video to be too long. Now, as for other portions of this game... Sorry, I'm gonna drink water for a little bit. Other portions of this game is there is a tower, just like most other games, but this tower does not reset. This tower just gets extended higher and higher and higher the more time that this game goes. So there is like a beginner tower, I believe, and then you complete that, and then you get to the more endgame tower. Unless did they change it? Maybe they changed it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry, but this is the tower, and it is permanent. Now there's this. So this is basically an AFK mode. So you can get resources and character EXP through AFK. So how this works is Let's us go with this team. So, you have to do this as fast as possible. If you do not, you get less resources, essentially. So, I'm gonna do this as fast as I possibly can. But normally I like doing this on phone, because it's a lot better on phone. And then we'll do this to this, and then you with this to this, and go. Okay. So, I'll explain it again. This mode is basically an AFK mode, so when you're offline, just before you log out, you should be doing this, so then you can get passive EXP and passive other resources in terms of like upgrading your characters. So as you can see here, I have done this in 48 seconds, so each run within the 34 hours you have will grab you some resources. And you can end it at any time, but it'll only go up to whatever level you are. So for me, it'll go up to 34 hours. When you're beginning levels, it might only go up to 10 hours, but it doesn't really matter because your energy should be regenerating by 20 hours anyways. Now, while we're in here, we can actually do some other stuff, actually. So, we can take pictures, which I have actually not used this mode before. See? Wait, you can take pictures? See? Pretty pictures. You can change your views. I don't know. What? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see? 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 I know what I'm doing. You can add a character. Wow. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Now, other things. Let's keep going. You can play some music. So, I don't want to get copyrighted for this, but I'm gonna keep shuffling through these. So, if you like rhythm games, this is the thing for you. I'm gonna keep skipping because these are actually copyrighted songs. I shouldn't be playing, but I'm gonna be doing it anyways. No, especially that one. Alchemy especially. No good. So each chapter, I'm gonna go back before I get copyrighted. Each chapter of this game has a specific song for that, well, that chapter. There are some chapters that don't, but most chapters will. And if you really like music, this game's music is awesome. I believe the main singer is Psy, which is actually a more unknown singer, which is really cool. And who did No Game No Lives? I forgot her name. No Game No Life. I'm doing this live. Singer, OP singer. Konomi, I believe it is. Yeah, Konomi Suzuki. That's who sings Karerin, which is basically Karen-chan, or no, actually no, that's a lie. Ayame does the screamers. There is screaming in this game. There are screaming in this game. And Konomi Suzuki does the singing for Karin. Karerin. I don't know. Karerin. I think that's how they say it. As I'm trying. This one, basically, you can reminisce. I'm not going to do too much, but this is for the first chapter anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you can reminisce with your peoples. So, like, CGs, stuff like that. See? Very cool. Very nice. Very neat. I don't know how to explain. Okay. Alright. And now, the last bit, which is the funnest bit, is their roguelite. Like every other fucking gacha game. But this game is slightly different. I won't be playing it. I might be playing it on the next video to just show a little bit. But essentially, okay, you'll be going through at level 1. Fresh start, level 1 with these 6 characters, and you'll pretty much be going through and fighting everything. So, actually, this is doing the tutorial for me. And you can go attack. So essentially, you'll be going level 1, leveling up throughout the whole thing, which is really, really cool, which I really like. You'll be keeping all your skills. Your gear does not count. There's no gear in this at all. And yeah, pretty much you'll just be going through this. I'll let it keep attacking. Each turn is also used in in-game time. So there is in-game time as well. You can only do a certain amount of turns in-game time before the boss comes out. I will not probably be showing you that because it's better for you guys to watch my next video that's more in depth for it. So I'm not gonna be doing that this video. I really don't want to. Can I exit? Am I allowed to exit? Okay, cool. I can exit. Yeah, that's what you'd be doing this game. So, TLDR of this game before I keep rambling more, and I've already rambled fucking enough. Oh, wait. No, that button. See, I got a reward. Okay, I'll let you speak. Right. Okay, yes, we can win. So, I'll preface this. If you want to have a story game, this is probably a really good game. If you're reminiscent of Angel Beats, or any of the Key Studios, it's blanking right now, but I know Key's done a lot, so like Clannad, this will be probably really good for you. You'll enjoy it a lot whenever it comes out in English, or you can even start in JP right now. As for the platforms this is on mobile, and this is on Steam. I am playing on the Steam version at the moment, where I wouldn't be showing you this game. So, yeah, there is Steam version for JP as well. I hope I don't get banned for doing a video, but I'm small anyways, doesn't matter. And yeah, if you really like super challenging endgame that you want to whale in, sure, you can play this game. But even then, it'll still take time for you to actually build your team, because you would need the units to actually build a roster. And then if your thing gets countered, well, you're screwed. So yeah, this game is a very hard game to play if you're trying to do this as endgame. It's excruciatingly hard. I would argue it's actually harder than Star Rail. And Star Rail, well, Star Rail's not that hard, but it is decently hard. But this game, very, very pay to win if you want to argue about that. But I see this as more of a story game, and I really, really like this game for the story and for the music. The music's really, really good. I buy the music from Otoyo, and I believe they're actually on YouTube Music and maybe Spotify as well. So if you want to listen to their music, their band name is called She Is Legend. But yeah, She Is Legend? Yes, She Is Legend. Very, very cool like music, and they'll probably release one song per month. Unless it's a story, which means they'll release 2 songs that month. Likely, anyways. Maybe just 1. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's really it. We've reached the 17-minute mark, and I don't think there's anything else for me to add. So, yeah, if you really like story, play this game. If you don't, well, not really for you. If you like Key Studios, I think this is the only thing that Key is going to do for a while, just because I think like this is the perfect format for them. Key does some really good stuff, like, oh my god, I forgot, Little Busters. My god, that was an awesome visual novel, awesome anime. I think anyone that likes Key will enjoy this thoroughly. But again, it's only really for story. Gameplay, not amazing. Very cool graphics, very, very cool graphics, but you don't come here for gameplay, you come here for story. So yeah, that is all I need to say. And I think I'll just do one more short thing, which you can change the scene. Live wallpapers, baby! Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now, and we will get the Angel Beats to do this. So we'll get Yuripe to go onto here. There we go. Very cool. Alright, see you guys later. Thank you for watching the video. And like, subscribe. Sometimes I stream, very rarely, but sometimes I'll stream.